Hey, what is up everyone? Tachi here. Iron Saga coming out in exactly 2 or 3 days. Well, 2 or 3 days after this video is recorded, not sure the timing of when it's going to be released. I figured it's about time for us to come back and check on that hashtag grammar quality. Hopefully it's been fixed in the CBT, although don't get me wrong, it is entirely possible that they have it all fixed, but it hasn't come out yet in the CBT. So I guess we'll find out. I actually don't know if they fixed it or not. Like I said, yeah, it's pretty much, it is possible that they will withhold any updates in terms of grammar fixes and whatnot until after the game releases, like day 1 patch or something like that. So let's read this. As requested by Vaca, our team will provide assistance to Vaca army in the battle against anti-Vaca alliance in... Okay, so the grammar is still a little tense, bad. So let's keep going, let's keep going. This intensity of the artillery strike seems to have died down. Ah, that big guy is coming. We have to make room for it. Big guy? No time to look around. It's here. So let's do like 2 missions and see what it looks like. Commander, here comes the core parts supplies. Core part supplies. Core part supplies is what it should be. Please pick a suitable one. Okay. So I guess these are little things that you can add to yourself. That was a nice one. Did enjoy that quite a little bit. Let's fix this up a little bit. I see a little tiny gap down there on the bottom of the overlay. Fix that up. So we've collected great battle data, Beckus. Move, it's about to hit. Sailing the maintenance ship into the front line? That's a terrible idea. Don't underestimate the firepower of the Daedalus too. By the way, if Vasigo breaks down, it is me that will be grieving. Well, yeah, I would assume so. It's your ship. Or your mech. Fine then, thanks. It might be premature. This time the fuel and running fee are all deducted from your salary. Oh, is there a fuel cost? Interesting. What? Yeah, so I actually haven't played too much. And by too much, I mean I literally haven't touched it at all. Kind of just been busy and playing other games. So it's an interesting experience for sure. Still don't know how to move these characters. If I'm not mistaken, there's a little bar on the bottom, right? So a little bar on the bottom is your boost, and it's the thing that you use when you want to move your character to collect stuff. Right, so I don't know how much it costs to do things. Oh wow, you teleport now. Interesting. I think you need, do you need a full bar to do that? Okay, so it didn't teleport me over there. Okay, there it goes. So it did teleport this time. And since I'm not I'm watching the character, which is a problem, so I actually can't pay attention to the boost bar. Having trouble figuring out whether or not how much it's using, so to speak. So it uses a whole bar. Maybe there seems to be some sort of like range to use your boost. The boost is the teleport thing, by the way. Commander, the HQ has prepared a lot of good stuff for you. Let's check them out. Sure. As requested by Vaca. Okay, so that's the same thing. Little presents. Am I stuck again? Yo, am I stuck again? Yo, fam. Man, you're working so hard. Let me help you. Alright, so I didn't get stuck. So that's always nice. But it looks like whatever was supposed to be in there, I didn't get. Probably because I had left my account like for, I don't even know how long it's been. Whenever I released the first video. So probably weeks. Even though the captain asked me to join your team, but dude, your level is really low. Come here to see me again when you're level 20. Oof. Damn. I left Brandas to make a video Thinking I was gonna be safe, and here I am. I'm getting shit talked even in a different game. That's fucked up. Let's go over here. Let's do one more. Do 1-6. Having gotten out of the artillery strike range, Beckett's troops ran into a small guerrilla squad. Are they guerrilla forces from the Vaca Alliance? Is this civil match? You know, I know. Is that really the word? I know which word they're trying to use, but I actually don't know if this is the one. Like basically, you know what? Let me Google that. It's all upon you. Tell Princess maintenance tools are in the third drawer of the storage shelf. Why? That's so oddly specific. Damn. How can we leave you here alone and let you take all the credits? Yeah, well, I think credit is the name of this gold thing. So maybe that makes sense. Actually, I just realized I think my mouse isn't showing up. So this gold thing over here, I think it's called credits. Go, all of you. Stay with Asura. Our mechas are... Why do they call them mechas? They should be called mechs. That's just my personal opinion, though. I have a feeling some people are going to get upset. Like how... Look. Anime is anime. The plural of anime is still anime. There's no such thing as animes. It's the same group of people who think that are probably going to be upset that I call it mechs instead of mechas. You guys. You silly mercenary. Don't you dare look up, down upon our anti-Vaca alliance. Why is there a question mark there? No, it's not you that I look down upon, but this world, bruh. My guy, chill. I'm going too serious. You don't need to look down on the world. The world is fine. Commander, this time are the shell parts is... Yeah, so it does look mostly fixed though. For the most part. Compared to the first time I played through, I spotted a lot more errors in comparison to now. Like this is nothing, like an extra S, you know, where I don't think there should be one, or like using the wrong word maybe. Stuff like that, like that's not a huge deal in comparison to what it was before. Before it was very noticeable. Right now it just seems pretty chill. Doesn't seem too bad. Definitely at a playable stage. Last Claudia is a lot worse right now compared to this. Last Claudia, even I remember I was playing it the other day. I was fighting against an enemy in the event stage with a full Japanese name, and it's like, bruh, fam, how are you gonna release an event stage? You didn't even bother to put in the actual name of the unit. Like it's really not that hard. Like how hard could it be in the coding? I mean, granted, I'm not a programmer, but I imagine it's not that hard to change the name of a unit. Well, is that still loading? Jesus, at least it doesn't look frozen because this is actually flashing. Well, I'll wait here for a bit and get back to you guys when it's loaded. Yeah, so we're about 15 minutes into this loading screen, and pretty sure it's not working right now, so I guess I'm just gonna have to restart the game, and we'll be right back. Alright boys, we are finally back. Just had to restart the game. Hopefully these little kinks are fixed by the time the game comes out. I'm sure they will be. These are very minor issues, you know, especially something that is as simple as just restarting the game to fix. It's clearly not a huge issue in terms of like a fixing and programming. I don't know what caused it though. Granted, that does actually happen in some other games, but definitely not as often as it happened to me in this game. But it is a CBT, an actual CBT for once, so it makes sense. Pretty sure this game is only released in China, I think. Is it released in Japan? I actually don't know. I would have to check QApp later to see if it's released in Japan. The girl who decided to perish together steps sharply on the jet pedal The giant construction mecha. So that's what they meant by civil machinery. They actually meant civil machinery. But what the fuck is civil machinery? Isn't that just... Well, I mean, I guess that is one way to interpret the word civil, but I don't think that's what they call that machinery. I don't think they call like construction machinery. I don't think they consider that civil machinery, do they? Then again, you know, what do I know? Bacchus. Huh? It's all your fault. Bacchus supporters. I really don't like that. I feel like, is this supposed to be Vatican, basically? This is like their version of the Vatican. Like, maybe it's because I'm Hispanic. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the word vaca in Spanish actually means like cow. So they're like saying, they're calling us cow worshippers, you know, cow supporters. Like we worship a cow. Like, I don't know. That just feels a little off to me. But that is because I know what the hell well, I don't know what they're saying. I know what the word means in my language. The foreleg of the construction mecha transforms into how and clinches the head of Vasigo. Why is head in air quotes? It's a robot. It has a head. Leave here or die. Ugh. Hesitation is defeat. Nani? Vasigo's free right arm is not holding a gun and pointing at the cock. Why is... Okay. If this is a narrator explaining what's going on, why is it highlighting Bacchus as if he's saying this? Because I feel like this here, Vasigo's free right hand is now holding a gun and pointing at the cockpit of the construction mecha. This to me reads as like, it doesn't read as dialogue. It reads to me like the narrator explaining what just happened and why he said that. Headshot only will make mecha lose its mate. Okay, so this is probably out of all the little small errors I've seen, this is probably the biggest one. But it's very still like a super minor error. Headshot only will make mecha lose its main camera. Like that's not correct grammar. It's very stiff. They all call you the assembler. You should have known that. Yeah. If you want to kill someone, point your most powerful weapon at the cockpit. Yeah, so basically, I guess he's saying that... Actually, maybe that was dialogue. So I guess he's saying that she hesitated by not aiming at a vital spot. She only aimed at his camera, which is basically what he uses to see. Makes sense, I suppose. I think Gundams are very similar as well. Gundams have vision through their top, their actual eyes of the Gundam. So if you break that, they can't see, but the cockpit is actually in the chest. So I assume it's similar to that. Although there are some Gundams, if I'm not mistaken, that their cockpit is actually in the head. But it's very rare, I'm pretty sure. One shot, one kill. Ah! No big deal. Just give you a bluff. The hatch falls open and the girl with tear stains on her face appears. This feels like very stiff, but whatever. That's fine. Maybe it was stiff even in the original language. Take your people. You should not be here and you don't belong here. After all, hearing civilians is beyond my... Wait, hearing? Herring? Harming. Maybe harming. Maybe that's what that word is supposed to be. Harming civilians is beyond my contract. I wonder if I have a boss fight after this. No? Doris joined the team. New pilot Doris available. Hey, is Doris a lolly? Yes, it is. Nice. Nice. You guys know you guys know how I feel about that. Pretty sure, as the person who was telling everyone to pick Rafithia, not because, well, also because she was really good, but also for another reason. And I feel like we're stuck on a loading screen again. No, we're not. Just had to click on it. Each chapter has star rewards that can be received by achieving the goals. Let's look at chapter 1's rewards. Nice. Alright, but that is our quick look at the game. I'm not going to go any further than this for now. I will wait until the game actually comes out, although I very much doubt I'm going to be playing it. The girls are pretty cute, and I do like mechs, but I don't think this game is quite what I was looking for. When I was originally looking at the game and thinking like how this would work, I was originally under the assumption, and you know, that is my fault for assuming things, but I was looking at it, it kind of reminded me of you know, like Toho. I assumed that you would control your main unit with the mouse, you know, like basically the robot that I'm controlling would move where my mouse is. So similar to how Azur Lane works. And it would be a bullet hell. But the game doesn't work that way, and it actually disappointed me a little bit, because I actually prefer it to have been like that rather than what it is right now. I actually really don't like how the game plays right now. I did hear that there is another mode in terms of how you control the unit, similar to how Las Claudia has manual drive, which lets you actually control how to move the units. But yeah, just I don't really want to go far enough to actually get it to figure out what it looks like, but maybe I'll see it in like FG's video if FG releases one in the game, and he's far enough to have that. Maybe I'll see what it's like, but I don't know, man. It's just not, it's not my type of game. So that is probably the last video on Iron Saga that I'm gonna do, unless something drastic happens. Even though this girl is very, very cute, like I like everything about her. I like this. She has a great outfit. You know, I am a huge fan of everything here. So it's really kind of unfortunate, especially with so many waifus in this game, that it's just not my type. But you know what it is, there's a bunch of games coming out, so you can only really play so many of them anyways. I'm really already playing my limit. I'm already playing like 2 or 3 games, so anyhow, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out. Have a nice day.